take a couple of minutes to pick them up. But Holmes gets the handball out, and Clarence relieved and out of defence, but it's been marked by Joey Boyce on the half-forward line.
Joey Boyce wheels and goes towards half-forward. Mark taken unopposed. Jamison House. And Jamison House now from about 50. Waits it nicely to the right.
Well,
it's come back in. Beautifully fashioned kick there by Jamison House. First goal on the board for Launceston.
So Rundle, but the ball has been invited to play on. It ends up with Hinds again. He eludes a player. Eludes another one. He's tackled just as he goes to kick it, but Thorp, big strong hands, takes a terrific mark, turns around, plays on quickly. The opposition were just loafing. They were looking to see where the mark was.
Kicks blindly. Savage picks it up beautifully, then gets a high tackle from Nield. Gets the handball off now towards Mundy and the number 20 Guernsey. Mundy to half forward, Rushton up against the couple. Fraser Turner's there. Rushton gets a hand. He'll get it back, Jack Rushton. Handball over the top to Hinds, who slams it through for another goal to the Blues. That's their fourth. Kicks into the centre towards Smith. This is where they're dangerous because cruising up the wing here is Jamison House. Beautiful kick again from Smith. Jamison House didn't have to break stride. Kicks inside 50 to Riley. He takes it 45 out. Going to get the handball to Thorp. Thorp running shot for goal. In he goes. Mitch Thorp, no mistake. Another one for the Blues. That's his second. 5-7-37 to 3 behind 3 points.
Harper now with it. Gets it on a little bit further there to Brenner. Brennan kicks it towards half forward, and Bailey, I think it is, marks nicely on the chest. He spins around now, puts it onto the right boot. Kicks inside 50. It's a scrubby old kick. They're not kicking a very positive. Standen has it now. He eludes a player, brings himself back onto the right boot and kicks the first major for the Clarence Kangaroos. Side 50. Wiley's there now for the Clarence side. He's under a lot of pressure though with the young fella in Jackson. Ball goes to ground level. The umpire has found a free kick and is dropping the ball, and it could have been either way, you'd have thought. Here he comes now, a kick from about 48 metres. The ball swings back beautifully. There is the difference, ladies and gentlemen. Launceston kicking goals, Clarence are not. Hinds almost takes the mark, but it's all Clarence at the back of the pack. The quick kick comes out in the Seymour direction. It's too long for him. Palfreyman gets the ball off there to Boyce. Boyce with the right boot kicks back in towards the half-forward line, and Mitch Thorpe strolls in behind the pack and just takes it calmly and collectively on the chest. He will turn around and run onto his left boot when they went in to line him up. As Mitch indicated earlier on, he doesn't like the set shots too much. He's kicked it with the left boot, and he's kicked his third for the day, one in each quarter. Mitch Thorpe, 5 goals, is behind their back. A little bit of pushing and shoving there in the ruck work. Ends up out there with Chambers. It goes to ground level again. Socket off the ground there by the player in Thorpe, and he gets it on to Hodge, I think it was. He's in behind a couple of Clarence players from here. And Auckland gets the tap down. Goes to Webley though. Webley takes it to Jake Cox. Jake Cox with the right boot kicks it, keeps it in play. Almost a good mark there to Harper. Gets it off quickly there to the running player in Standen. Standen snaps from 30 metres out and kicks a goal for Clarence. He's already kicked one in the second term.
Here's Jake Cox. He might have been tackled without it. Now he goes, Jake Cox. He needs to lift, and he's had a good quarter. Up he comes now towards Jared Harper. He's against 3. Vandervelde there. Tries to paddle the ball forward. Chance now. Harper over the top to Nield. He can run into an open goal. Can Chris Nield? And he converts. And that's a crucial goal. Ooh. Close to three-quarter time. 4-8-32 the Roos. Launceston 9-13-67.
Seymour gets it out. Kicks it towards the half-forward line. Bounces awkwardly, but Cox, hasn't he lifted in this third term? Kicks it in the Harper direction, and Harper marks 20 metres from goal directly in front. Siren at three-quarter time, but it ain't happening like that as Holmes comes in. Goal umpire's a good look at it and then walks back between the big sticks and says, that's your second goal for the quarter, my friend. And move.
He kicks, waits it nicely here, perhaps for Chase Jones. Little handball now to Rundle, backwards to Jamison House. Leans back, gets it to Leedham. He's got Jones, if he wants him, goes to Riley. Riley has options. One of those is Mitch Thorpe, who gets some space and gets to the drop of the ball and takes the mark about 35 out. Left of centre, as I said, leans back and converts another goal for Launceston. That's 2 in the last term in the space of about 4 minutes. It's the conventional wisdom these days, but I think it can work for the Blues. Here's Barry Triffett for City Park Radio.
And the ball is with Jones, and he handballs over the top for Clarence. They go towards their half-forward line. The big long kick deep in towards the top of the goal square. Off the top of the pack, running onto it, there is Cox, and he runs in and kicks a goal within about 15 seconds of Launceston kicking that previous goal.
Ryan Bailey follows up the opposing ruckman. Brother Kelly-Mansell takes it beautifully with the one hand. Releases the kick to Jamison House. Wheels round. Attacking 50 finds Riley. Riley plays on. Over the top, here's Jake Smith. One-on-one contest. He takes it. He's paid it.
Geez, that was a great kick from
Strong
Riley.
mark. Great kick, great mark. And I think it was up against Keegan Wiley there.
He's done it 5 times today. You'd have to expect it by now.
Jake Smith kicks a goal for the Blues. It's raining goals in the last quarter here at Windsor Park. And that's 13 now for the Blues. 13-14, 92. Clarence 7-8-50.
But it's all Clarence. Taken by Dickinson, gets it over the top, back to the player in Chambers. Chambers chips it over the top as well to Harper. Harper handballs onto Cox, and Cox, under a lot of pressure, snaps to the left boot and kicks his second for the quarter, and the Roos are still trying to hang in there. Over to Webley, bounces awkwardly for him. Leedham's back in there again. Handballs to Jamison. Jamison will chip over the top looking for Thorp. It's out in front of him. It's too long for him. He has to run onto it now, and he traps it just inside the boundary. Swings onto his left boot, has a good look at the goals, and bangs it through for his 6th. He's kicked 3 in the final term.
It is. In fact, he wins a free kick against Williamson. Goes dangerous switch. Might not come off. Silver handballs to Standen. Rolls along the ground as Trent Standen and kicks his 3rd for the day. And Clarence's 10th. 10-11-71. Launceston 14-15-99. The margin's 28 points. Back in the middle, here comes Jamison House. Kicks up towards half forward. Mitch Thorpe can't take it. Off to Rundle. Off to Riley. Should be an easy goal here for the Blues. Dylan Riley waltzes in. Kicks it straight through the middle. And the crowd on the balcony love it. Rules it out of defence. Close to the boundary line. Joey Boyce has the ball as the siren sounds to end the contest here at Windsor Park. In the end, it was an easy win to the Blues, 15-15, 105. Defeated Clarence, 10-11-71.